Hey, so do you have a long haul flight coming up and it's on a budget airlines? Well, there's something that you need to know if you do. Most likely, that flight is not going to have in flight entertainment. Now, that might sound, well, that's ridiculous. I don't really care about that. Well, let me assure you, if you're on an airplane for more than 3 hours and you're sitting there just staring at the blank seat in front of you, that's just a seat with no screen, no way to have any kind of entertainment, you're going to wish that you had listened up and you had taken the advice I'm going to give you in this video. It's very simple to solve this problem. In fact, what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to tell you what you need to do before you even get on that airplane to prepare for this. And then I'm going to give you 2 suggestions of how you can create your own in-flight entertainment system right on that seat back in front of you with what you have in your bag. So let's get at it. Okay, so first things first. Before you even get on this budget flight, while you are still on Wi-Fi, either at home or at the airport with a good Wi-Fi connection, I want you to download on your device entertainment, music, movies, TV shows, podcasts, books on audiobooks, Kindle books, whatever your fancy. Download all of those kinds of options, especially if this flight is going to be very long. There's some flights with no in-flight entertainment that are like super long flights, 5+ hours or even longer. I mean, like, you really want to make sure that you have a lot of options. And another reason why you want to have a lot of options is because sometimes things just don't work when you get on the flight. You're like, oh, I thought that movie was going to work for me and now it doesn't, and now I have no entertainment. You don't want to be in that situation. You want to have a lot of different options on your phone. So that's the first thing that you do. Make sure also that all of those things that you downloaded actually work off of Wi-Fi. So you're going to have to do a little bit of research on that and make sure that the providers that you're downloading these things from actually allow you to use that download off of Wi-Fi, because sometimes they don't. So that's the first thing that you're going to do. The second thing you're going to do is you're going to make sure that inside of your bag is a good pair of earbuds. Those earbuds are imperative because without the earbuds, you can't even listen to your movie or your music or anything, because you can't just play it out loud. You have to have a way to just listen to it yourself. Earbuds. Also, I really like Bluetooth. I prefer that because I don't want to be tethered to this device. I want to be able to move around freely and not be connected to the device. So Bluetooth earbuds are really important. I'm going to give you a link to some that I really love that are also a bit of noise canceling. So they're really nice for the flight. Highly recommend these. The link will be in the description below. Okay. So we have everything's downloaded. We have a good pair of earbuds. The third thing I'm going to tell you to bring. Actually, I have 2 things I'm going to tell you to put in your bag. First is a piece of paper. I know that's going to sound weird, but I'm going to explain it in this next part. A piece of paper, maybe several pieces of paper. Make sure you just have some kind of piece of paper with you in your bag. Okay? Like I said, I'm going to explain all of that in a second. It sounds weird, but I promise you it's going to be cool. The last thing you want to make sure that you have in your bag is just a tripod, a small tripod. I'm going to show it to you in the next part. And that is going to be another hack, another DIY hack that I'm going to give you, but you have to make sure that you have that piece. And lastly, really one of the suggestions that I'm going to give you is going to require that your phone has a case. So if you don't have a case for your phone, get a case for your phone before you go. Okay, so let's get going on to the tips of what you're going to do on the actual airplane now that we've covered everything that you need to do to prepare beforehand. Okay, so the very first thing I'm going to show you is the piece of paper hack for the DIY hack number 1. And basically what we're going to show you here is I have this like little magazine that I just happened to throw in my bag because I knew I needed to have some kind of paper, and maybe I can look through it at the same time. I have this little magazine. I have this little bag right here that maybe I could use this bag or something. It was something that I picked up on my travels. So I have and this is a paper bag. So that's another item that I could use. So what I'm going to show you here is why I'm suggesting to have a piece of paper. Now, sometimes in the seat there's a little pocket on the seat back in front of you. Sometimes there will be reading material. Sometimes there will be like a magazine or something like that, but they don't always have those things. And you can't always just like take a page out of those. Sometimes that will work. Sometimes it won't work. However, that's why I'm saying make sure you have something with you. Now, sometimes you'll even have a paper boarding pass. If you have the paper boarding pass, it will also work for this trick. Like I said, just a piece of paper. So what I'm going to show you here is here's our paper. I've ripped it out of this little magazine. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Now see this piece of paper right here? I'm going to show you, I'm just going to fold it like so. I'm going to try to put it up a little bit closer so you can see. Okay, so I'm going to just fold it into like a long like rectangle. So I'm kind of folding it like this. Then we're going to fold it again. Something like this. You know, it's going to be really dependent upon a couple of factors that I'm going to talk about in a second, but this is just going to give you a general idea of what we're doing here. You're just going to fold this into something like this. Then what we're going to do is I mentioned that your phone has to have a case, right? We're going to take your case and we're going to pop it off for a second. And we're going to take this little paper thing that we folded up and we're going to slide it right in here as close to the center as you can get it without it like messing up your like volume and all that kind of stuff. I want to kind of actually make it so I can still turn my volume up and down. So I kind of have to have a little bit off center on this phone, and that's okay. It's okay. What we're going to do is now it's in here. Okay. Now I'm going to bend this over. I'm going to try to make it as straight as I can, because what we're going to do, see this? I don't know if you can see what I've done here. My camera's on. It turned on its own. Okay. So what we're going to do here is we've got this like this. Okay. See how it holds up the phone? It holds it up really great, right? I'm going to show a picture over here on the side of what this is going to look like. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to look at the seat back in front of us. There's always a tray table. Always. I've never been on a plane where there's not a tray table. There always is. And I want to say 95 or 99% of the time, I've only ever seen this be different maybe one or two times in all of the flights I've ever been on. Almost always the tray table comes up and then there's a latch that comes down. Okay. It comes down to hold the tray table in place. That's how it is almost on every flight. So the reason why this is important is because what you are going to do with this piece of paper that you've just folded into the phone is you are going to slide this up in between, like you're going to take it in between that latch. There's a gap, a tiny gap between the latch and the tray table, tiniest gap. And if you need to push the tray table in just slightly, you can kind of push it in a little bit, slide this up in between. The paper goes in between the latch and the tray table. Now it should hold it securely, but if it doesn't, maybe it won't even go up in at all. That means you have too much paper. That means you need to take off like one of these little papers or something and see if you can try again without one of the little papers on here. Because remember, you folded this up. There's multiple layers. So, or what happens if it's not thick enough and it keeps on falling down? Well, now you're going to either need to add some more paper from like another part of the magazine, or just simply just fold this down. Fold this down and make it a little bit thicker. And then slide it up in. So the goal is, like I said, I have a picture that I'm going to put on either side. I'm not sure when I do my editing. You'll see what I'm talking about. We're going to slide this up in and it's going to hold the phone in place. Now, the reason why we're doing this, okay, well, the reason why we're doing all of these things that I'm going to mention to you on these hacks is because can you simply just hold your phone and watch your movie? Yeah, you can. But who wants to sit there and hold this phone for 3 hours, 5 hours, 7 hours? It's going to be exhausting to just hold the phone that whole time. It's going to be you're going to get tired of it. And it's really not good for your neck because that means you're looking down. Unless you want to hold it up like this the whole time, which you're probably not going to do because that's going to really make your arm tired. So you're going to be down like this. That's going to put pressure on your neck. That's going to possibly give you a headache. That's going to give you terrible posture. You don't want to be sitting like this for hours and hours and hours watching a movie. The most comfortable and the best way ergonomically is to look straight forward, straight ahead, eye level to your phone, as close to eye level as you can get. Okay. That's why we are trying to put this on the seat back in front of us, because when this is hanging down, that is pretty close to eye level. All right. So anyway, that is our first tip. Now, the reason why I really love this tip is because I just think it's genius. If you're using something that it didn't cost you anything. It's a piece of paper, for Pete's sake. It's just nothing. Nothing. It was just a piece of paper from a magazine, a part of a bag, your boarding pass, whatever it is. And you've made a DIY on the fly little device so that you can enjoyably watch your entertainment on your flight. Now, the first time I ever saw this, I was on a flight from Stockholm to Tallinn, Estonia, I think. And this guy next to me did this. I'm going to show you the picture I took because I had snapped a picture of him doing it. I was like, this is so brilliant. I want to remember how he's doing this. It's so cool. And so then I repeated this on a couple of flights and later on, but I just thought it was the most genius thing. I just sat there and watched him folding up this paper, sticking it in this thing. And I was like, yeah, and he would try it. It didn't work. So he adjusted it. So it's a matter of just adjusting it for that particular seat because every little latch, every little seat configuration is going to be slightly different. And so that's why you're just going to have to play around with it a little bit and get it just right. So that is trick number 1. See how great it is? It's so cheap, so fun. All right, let's go on to DIY hack trick number 2. Okay, so for this one, this is actually my own invention. At least I'm going to claim it as my own because I've never ever seen anybody do it before. And I came up with the idea myself without seeing anybody else do it. So what happened is I've been traveling now with this little mini tripod, which I'm also going to leave the description, the link for it in the description because I love this tripod. It is very lightweight. It's very small. It just fits like right inside of my purse, my bag, whatever, my little side bag, and it extends quite far. Like it's really quite something. It's got a good length on it, a good height on it. So it's a really good, you can actually use it for your phone, your GoPro, like you name it. You can use it for so many different things. So anyway, when I'm traveling in the last little while, I've been using this quite often. And so I actually will just put this on just like this. Let me get this on here. I have to make it a little bit bigger here. Okay, put this on like this. So when I have been walking around cities, I'll literally just have my phone on this. And then I have it like even walking around with like this, kind of hold it like this, stick it in the bag. That way it's ready to go when I want to do like a video or if I want to do a selfie, I can just pull it out easily, do the selfie, and then it's go. I also feel like, I've mentioned this on other videos, but I feel like it's a bit of a protection. I don't know if that's a false sense of security, but I feel like if I'm holding a phone and someone wants to just run by and grab it and steal it from me, I feel like it's easier if I'm just holding the phone. But if I'm holding this giant freaking thing like this, I'm holding this huge thing, how are they going to run off and then here's the whole tripod with it? I just don't feel like this kind of gives it more of the feeling I feel that it's less of an easy target. And so I feel like the thief is going to choose someone else that's just carrying their phone rather than this fool that's got this big thing on here. So anyway, that's a side note. That's a side note. I don't know why I went off on that, but I guess I'm just explaining why I kind of keep my phone on this all the time. So what had happened is I was on a flight on my round the world trip. I was flying from Vietnam to Taiwan. And it was a budget flight. I can't remember how many hours it was, but I was tired. I didn't want to dink around with doing the paper thing. I'm tired. I don't want to worry about this. So I literally just was like, okay, I'm going to pull out my phone. I'm just going to kind of hold it. I'm like, why am I holding this thing? This is literally a stand. This is brilliant. Okay, let me show you how this works. I might need to move the camera back just a little bit. Hold on. Okay, so hopefully it's not too far away, but I have to like make it so you can see all the way down to the ground. Let's pretend that this is my airplane seat. I'm sitting on my airplane seat right now. So what I do is I just take this thing out just like so. Let's get this on here tight. Okay. I set up my little tripod just like so. Put the legs on the ground. And what I do is I kind of put it in between my feet. And then the pole itself just goes in between my knees. And then all I did is I just pulled it up like this. I pulled it up till it was eye level where I wanted it to be. I relaxed a bit. I kind of put it a little bit farther up. So I was like this. Kind of relaxed a little bit in my seat. And there I go. There's my in-flight entertainment. It's like right here, right in front of me. It was awesome. So anyway, I really, really liked this. I thought it was really cool. And I highly recommend it. It was really great. So the reason why I love it is because it's something that I already have with me. I'm already using this tripod as, something to help me take my photos. So I'm a minimalist packer. I'm a minimalist traveler. I like to take as very few things with me as possible. And I like there to be multiple uses for items if at all possible. And this thought that I came up with of using this on my budget flights is a multi-use, makes this into a multi-use item, which I love. So I wanted to also share that I have extended this past my travel life. My regular life, I use this all the time now. I use this constantly. Say I'm in the kitchen and I'm making a recipe. Well, instead of having my phone on the counter where I could potentially spill something on it, I just throw it on the tripod. I pop it up. I have it right next to the counter. There it is. if I want to watch a movie, like I don't really use TVs that much anymore. If I want to watch a movie and I'm lying in bed, I just pull the tripod up, I put it right next to the bed, and boom, I've got my little TV stand right there. It's actually really brilliant. I really am loving this whole idea of using this tripod for so many different purposes rather than just taking a photo from far away. Like it really is really great. Okay, so those are my two big ideas as far as hacks that you can use on the fly, the DIYs on the fly. You get on the plane, you don't have any in-flight entertainment, you already have things downloaded on your phone just for these kinds of situations. And then you can do one of the two suggestions that I gave you. You can use the paper hack or you can use the tripod hack, whichever one you would like to use at the moment. I would actually really love if you would do me a favor. Wanted right here. I'm wanted are your ideas. I've been trying to come up with, are there other ideas that might even be better than these two hacks for getting past this thing of having no in-flight entertainment and not wanting to just hold your phone for all that time? You don't want to have a messed up neck and you don't want to have to just hold no, that's not comfortable. I don't want to sit there and hold the phone. I want it to be a hands-free thing. So if you have any ideas or suggestions, things that you might have seen other travelers do, things that you might have done yourself, or just things that you have come to your mind as if you watch this video and you've also been brainstorming like, oh, wait a second. I think you could do it blah, 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 blah way. Or I think you could use this for this way. I mean, if there's any other ideas you can think of, please, wanted your ideas right in the comment section below. Please drop them in. Let's get some brainstorming going on here. I would love to hear if you have some other ideas that you can think of that would be really great DIY hacks for this particular situation. Not only will this help me because I love getting your suggestions and ideas, but it's also going to help your fellow travelers because they're going to read your comments and you guys are going to exchange information with each other as far as like brainstorming back and forth in the comment section. And this is just going to help everybody to be able to come up with really fresh new ideas to be able to get past some of these just challenges you might want to say, or just things that are uncomfortable on long budget flights. And they don't need to be. I mean, you can provide your own entertainment and you can do it in a way that's not going to bother anybody else. You know, doing the little paper trick of putting that on the that's not going to bother anybody. Doing this with your tripod certainly isn't going to bother anybody because it's just like right in front of you. And if any of your rowmates need to get out, you just move it out of the way. It's not a big problem. So I would love if you have other suggestions that you could provide that would help me maybe see things in a different way. So please leave comments. Also leave questions if you have any questions. And I have another thing to ask. If this video was helpful for you at all and you'd like to see more content related to this kind of a thing, please just hit the like button or the subscribe button. It lets me know based on how this video performs. It lets me know if you want more like this because I don't want to just create stuff if it's not interesting or helpful for you. I want to create stuff that's actually going to help you as a traveler. So by doing those things, it lets me know by commenting, liking, subscribing, does all of those things to help me know whether or not you want me to keep making content that is on this type of topic. So anyway, okay. So I hope that wherever you are happy, healthy, and having the grand adventures of your life. And I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.